time to do some science. Science.
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Oh, look at all the things I have.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
They got squished in. Yeah,
If
right.
I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
That's not how you cut things with a knife. Definitely points to a sailor, though. The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in sailor knots that could indicate the intruder had a sailor's background. Aha! The person who was visiting that night was probably a sailor. Search for the sailor suspects. How do I do that? Probably by talking to Lestrade.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Okay. Is Lestrade still here? Yeah, he is.
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this.
Alright, I guess I'll talk to them. Some more.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Please leave my Mary alone. She suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
Where is her sailor friend? Brack! I wasn't supposed to leave. Okay, apparently I went to the wrong place and I have... Oh, sorry, I have to check my things. Let me just check the year. Rock of Gibraltar in 1893. Oh, it totally says it when I look, too. It keeps it open. 1890. Wow. Nope. Wrong way. My bad. One more time. Okay, 1893. Hey look, it's the same year as Bentcliff. Hey look, there's the boat. Arrival
Here it
of...
is.
Oh, sorry. Let him do that first. Arrival from the Rock of Gibraltar. The ship returned. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bunk carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent. Interesting.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the
Let's go
place where
there.
they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
The little kids again? How did I do that last time? There. I could go in and do it myself, or send children to do my dirty work.
Wiggins, you come upstairs, please.
at your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893, and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
3 hours. That's a long time.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
He just stole it. Oh, this table.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th. This
Henry.
officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Oh, sorry. How about
This
about
officer
Ernest?
is still at
I missed.
this.
Where is...
I do not think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
Why not? None of the rest are on here. Is there another page? Oh, there's more pages.
I do not think that this sailor has any.
Sorry.
This
Herbert.
officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Thomas.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Oh. Okay. I think that's the first one. James Charles. Oh, there's Charles.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
And neither was William. That leaves
This
Jack.
officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago.
Where are you, Mr. Jack? Oh, he's a captain.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days. Captain
Let's
Jack
get him.
Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Dun dun dun! Alright, so probably... Oop. Call Croker. How do I call him? Oh, I'll probably just get out of that screen for a second.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Hey, little kid. I need you to do some more dirty work for me. You got a
Wiggins,
full guinea.
could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
I don't even get hour counts this time.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes,
I need a
it
captain.
is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
I'm gonna look at him. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's honest. I don't want to accuse him. Maybe it was just a dispute, and then she called him for help? I don't know. Oh, damn. Where did it go? Alright. Oh. Blood on him? Blood on him? Oh, or maybe he just cleaned his boots. It's possible. Oh, damn.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right, if there was no evidence.
What then?
Huh.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You
Dun
call
dun
that
dun!
evidence?
I do.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So,
And the rope was cut with your
it's a
knife.
sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now.
And you'll only be here for
Your
2
theory
more
is
days.
flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night.
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Do you, though? Alright. Dun dun dun. Let's see. He's lying. His involvement is clear. He will appear as soon as he heard what happened. He was aboard Sharp. Oh. Okay, so that's quite the thing. Okay, I have all the clues. What if... Yeah, absolutely. Okay, but... the murder was committed in self-defense. He defended a woman against a violent maniac. Dipsomaniacal. That doesn't sound good, though. I don't want to keep it secret. Fine. He was protecting a poor lady from abuse.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over.
I'm just
I
a
know that it
sadist.
was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstone.
What?
Dun dun dun.
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
Dun dun
It's
dun.
true.
It is time for you to
Wow.
tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she isn't.
Lady Brackenstall
Wow.
already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes,
That was
You would not
intense.
have
I thought I had to
managed
fight.
protect her.
till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear, and it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time
Wow.
to end this.
What? Oh no! Oh no! Don't attack me! Please don't! I'm really bad at fighting. Please. I'm guessing that this is a thing and I do the thing and then I get it and then... Why? Quick time events are the worst! I did it! Wow, he's a big man to have struggled a gun from his hand. Oh,
Please forgive me, Captain Crocker. I wished only to test your sincerity, and your words and deeds have far exceeded my expectations. See here, Captain Crocker, we'll do this in due form of law. You are the prisoner. Watson, you are a British jury. Captain Crocker, the evidence shows that you acted without premeditation and used reasonable force to protect an innocent victim from her husband's brutality. Your devotion pushed you to attempt to kill yourself in order to protect the one you love. Now, what say you, gentlemen of the jury?
Not guilty, my lord.
Vox
Wow.
populi, vox dei. You are acquitted, Captain Crocker. So long as the law does not find some other victim, you are safe from me.
Mr. Holmes.
It is a great responsibility that I take upon myself, but I will give Lestrade an excellent lead, and if he can't avail himself of it, I can do no more. Come back to your lady in a year, and may her future and yours justify us in the judgment which we have pronounced this night.
that's crazy. That was probably my most intense conflict.
Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the case. It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist, I'll catch them.
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
Alright, let's see if we did it. Oh, we did it! Obviously, he kind of admitted to it. Alright. Yep. That was neutral, apparently. I should have arrested him. Oh well. You know what? I'm happy with that. Alright, guys. Until next time.